Hey friends, Chef Lee here. Happy New Year. Recently, I took my family to the beach near our home. While I was there, I got really inspired by the beauty of Mother Nature. So I have decided to create a dish with some elements I saw at the beach, starting with making the broth of a dashi, seaweed, and bonito flakes. I really want to create a dish that represents the look, smell, and feel of the beach. Also, I will do it without the help of a recipe book. Don't get me wrong, I personally love to read recipe books. However, to me, cooking is a form of expression, a story to tell. I'll prepare the lotus chips in two batches. First batch to fry and the second batch to dehydrate in the oven. Add some butterfly pea powder to mimic the color of the ocean. So after removing the lobster shells, I'm gonna reuse the shell. I will be putting this back into the pot with the stock and just simmer it for like 20 minutes, extracting all the flavor out of the shell um, and removing it after. It's time to add some saffron and continue to reduce. Puree it and throw in some double cream and some salt. So next, let it go through a fine sifter. I use cod and lobster to represent the elements of fresh fish and crustaceans. To make it more interesting, I wanted to make it look like a AP sushi. Instead of putting rice on the bottom, you have fish on the bottom of like a big shrimp, which is, in my case, a lobster. I just threw in some butter and salt, and the method will be sous vide. I cooked this for about 25 minutes at about 135 degrees Fahrenheit. So while at the beach, we found a lot of sand dollars. It's like a little clam that's native to this part of the region. So I said to myself, why not make some Pomme Soufflé to represent that clam look. I also sauteed some shimeji mushroom for some earthly tone, because at the beach you can also smell this strong flavor of soil and ground. Um, I just go ahead and added some lemon juice and salt and lobster stock and stir it around, taste it a couple times, add a little sugar at the end to caramelize it. Time to open the bag. I think the sous-vide really kept both of the fish and the lobster very tender. Our blue lotus chips is also ready. So lastly, I will carve out some cooked kombu to represent the kelp that was laying around the beach. Time for plating. So microgreens is added to the dish to represent the resilient vegetation around the beach. And Pomme Soufflé, of course, for the sand dollar clams. Also added some sauce and the lotus chips to mimic the ocean. And of course the kelps, lobster and cod. And lastly, shimeji mushroom. This video is more than just a recipe or some dish I cooked to share with you. It's part of my memory that I'm sharing my joy, part of like a joyful memory. I'm not a talker, or I can't express a whole lot rather than express my emotions through cooking. So I really hope this video give you some kind of a joy as well. And happy new year, guys. I'll see you next time.